Hey, welcome back. We're here with another Code Wars challenge. Today we are doing the 7Q challenge, count consonants. So what this function is supposed to do is you will get a word, any word, with both consonants and vowels, or just vowels or consonants. And it's supposed to tell you how many consonants are in that word. So my example right here, we are testing the word hello today. So my function right here should take that string, which is this word hello, and it should basically tell me how many consonants are in that word. It's 3, HLL. So this function should return the number 3. So I did a little pre-work just because I didn't feel like typing all of this out in the video. So what we have right here is we have the string that we're going to test. So you just make a variable. We have the function and the name of the function, which was provided to us by Code Wars. And then make sure that you have an argument there so that your function knows to actually take this word and test it. And then we will move on to my solution. And also don't forget to console.log so that you can see the output of your function in the console in VS Code. So the way that I did this one initially was like a 2-line solution, but I'm going to parse it out a little bit more for teaching purposes, just because I think it'll make more sense that way. So let me run through the way that I solved this Code Wars problem. So first thing that I did was I made a variable called consonants, and it just has all of the consonants in the alphabet, both lowercase and uppercase. That is what we're going to use to test against this string. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make an array, and I'm going to use the spread operator to take this string and parse it out into an array of letters so that we can loop over the letters and we can test each letter and determine if they are a consonant or not. So the way that you can do that, the easiest way is you use a spread operator. You just go ... with the brackets right before that variable that you have, and that will turn that string into an array. So let me show you, return array. So let's run that. All right, so now we have a nice array, and we can iterate over each of these letters individually, and we can test, are they a consonant or not? I'm going to remove that return because that is not what we're testing. And the way that I solved this one was I filtered. I filtered the array, each letter or each index in the array, and I tested them against this consonant. So basically, I'm going to be testing, is the character included in this variable that I have or not? And then if it is, I'm going to put it into a new array, and it'll just be an array of consonants, and then we'll count the length of that. So I'm going to make another variable. I'll just say new array, and what we're going to do is we're going to filter that array, and we're going to check each index in that array, and we're going to see if it's in this consonants variable or not. So what I'll do is I'll say new array. We'll say the original array dot filter, and then what we're going to do is we're going to look over each character, and then we're going to filter each character, and we're going to say consonants dot includes character. So let me return this one really quick, new array, and let's just see if that's functioning properly. Okay, so here's the new array that we have now. It's LL. So as you can see what it's doing, this right here, this line number 6, it's saying, okay, look at array, which is that HELLO. Look at that and filter it. So now each character, it's going to individually look at each character right here. And it's going to say, so like, let's say it'll start at that H. And it's going to say, okay, is that H included in the consonants variable right here? And then if it is, it's going to put it into a new array. And then that's that's what's being returned. So if I step over each letter in this inline function right here, it's looking at each character. So it'll say H. Okay, H right here. Oops, I'm having some issues highlighting. Well, it says H. Okay, is H included in the consonants? And it looks through this consonants and it says, yes, there it is. So it stores it in a new array, which is what we're making right here. And then it goes to the E and it says, is that E, is that included in the consonants right here? And no, it's not in that variable, so it disregards it. And then it says L. Okay, is L in this consonants variable? Yes, it is. So then it puts it in the new array. And then it looks at the next L. It says, is that in the consonants? Yes, it is. And then it looks at the O. Obviously, the O is not in there. It's a vowel, so it disregards it. And that's what we're returning. This new array, which is this HLL. The last thing that this function or this problem wanted us to do, it wanted us to just count. It doesn't want an array of the consonants. It just wants to know how many consonants. So the easiest way that you could do that is you could just add a dot length on this, which will just tell us what is the length of this new array that only contains consonants. So let's run that one more time. And 3. So let's say, what if I put goodbye? We'll do one more test just to make sure it's working properly. And looks good. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so it is counting the consonants. So what I will do is I will take that function and I will go to Code Wars, paste it in, do a quick test. And there we go. Looks like it's passing. So that's today's challenge. If you got any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below, and I will see you next week. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.